What's up, Whoopers? It's Vice here, and today we're looking at another Pokemon from Paradox Rift. This is Toxtricity EX, which is a Stage 1 EX, the Terra typing effect going on. So it's got the Terra rule box, it gives up 2 prizes, and it's a fighting type despite taking lightning energy. So it's quite appealing in that we can make use of the Flaaffy energy acceleration engine. You may be aware of Dynamotor Flaaffy and how that works. And it's got a couple of interesting attacks. We're going to focus on this one here, the one that does 270. It comes with a heavy cost. Discard 3 lightning energy from this Pokemon. But thanks to Flaaffy, we're able to facilitate that every turn. Because what it says here is it says you go discard 3 energy, but it's from your Pokemon. So you can choose Pokemon that are on your bench to facilitate the cost of the attack, if you like. So with that being said, let's have a look at the structure of the Pokemon and how it all works. So I've mentioned Toxtricity. We got Flaaffy here out of 3 of in order to use Dynamotor 1 time, 2 times, sometimes 3 times in a turn in order to keep things rolling. You've got a Zeraora here, which is a very handy pivot option with the free retreat. And you've got Greninja and you've got Mew here. So these 2 Pokemon the Pokemon that sort of facilitate your draw and search and things like that when it comes to the Pokemon that you have in play. Mew, of course, is very good at fishing out cards like the Level Balls, the Nest Balls, the VIP Pass on the early turns, and then just whatever combo item you need towards the mid to late game, right? And then Greninja, of course, very handy synergy with the lightning energy discards and the Flaaffy accelerating it back into play. So being able to draw cards bit by bit is always very useful. Between Greninja and Mew, you're seeing another 3 cards every turn if you sort of have them both in play. To facilitate them, we've got the Beach Court, which also is very good in a deck that wants to be able to accelerate energy to the bench. Sometimes you evolve into your Toxtricity and you need to accelerate a little bit more energy, so you can have something like the Greninja or Mew in the active spot. You get the energy onto the Toxtricity, and then you're able to retreat the Pokemon that's in the active spot for free. And yeah, we have a few other ideas at play here. There's this Regieleki here, very good in the early game. You see that while Gaiapunk on the Toxtricity does a lot of damage, sometimes you need just a little bit more damage to finish off a Pokemon. And so Regieleki is here with Terra Spark in order to put 40 damage on a couple of bench Pokemon with the secondary effect. And so it sets up a lot of big HP Pokemon for a final, KO. That final bit of damage that you need to bridge them towards that knockout after a Gaiapunk or before. So like ideally what you want to do, use Regieleki early, Terra Spark, put the 40 damage on the right Pokemon, and then you come in with the Gaiapunk to clean them up. So we scroll down, you see a bunch of items. Items are very good in a lightning type deck quite often. And we run the quad Arven in order to be able to search for those items as well. They also search out the Defiance Band and the Vitality Band, which we also look towards as damage augmentation to get the Gaiapunk to the right numbers. And a few other supporters here round out our draw engine. The lightning energies sit at 9. This is maybe at this point an old school type of build for a Flaaffy based engine where we're not using electric generator and sort of relying on the continuous value of the Flaaffy to get energy into play and make room for all these different cards. It's the way that we're able to fit something like a 3/3 Toxtricity into the deck. So look, I got a game coming up. If you enjoy decks that look like this, please consider subscribing to me on YouTube, and I'll see you in the next live stream or video. So look, take care, goodbye, and enjoy the game. See ya. Alright, always lucky, always lucky. I only need 1 Mew in the deck, just start with it. No problem. I only need 1. Uh-oh. Inteleon. Uh-oh. So let's have a think. In what order do we want to do things? I think we want to draw items. I'm going to go Mareep here. We're going to concealed cards first. We got plenty of supporters to work with. Very good. I'm going to do this. I'm going to start off with the Regieleki, right? So we're going to do this. Attach the energy. Tail. Right, not bad. Not bad. So the plan is to threaten Inteleon with our Regieleki. Set up some damage across the board. And then get some work done with Toxtricity. They'll never expect it. Radiant Alakazam, okay. So it's setting up a lot like pretty typical Urshifu Inteleon deck, and all the main players appear to have hit the board. Lucky for us, we get one more turn to figure things out. When Minion is being played, what supporter will be the take? Irida, Karina, Research, Iono. Could be any of those. Let's see. Iono. Okay. So we get to see 6 new cards. We draw 6 cards deeper. Good start. Okay. We've got an energy to use with Greninja. Mew will hopefully dig 1 card deeper for us. We're certainly on our way. We just need a little bit more. We need a little bit more. Counter catcher. Oh, hey, high flyer. How you going, buddy? It's new. What I want from this turn is a supporter. From this sequence upcoming. Right? I want a supporter. So what I want to do is use Tail first. Hey, good morning. In order for concealed cards to dig just a little bit more deeper. A little deeper. Okay, but if we do whiff it, this is kind of sad. Kind of not good. We do have boss's orders to make this Pokemon's life a little bit miserable. Arven for energy, right? Arven for energy. That works. Let's take you, take you. And then we set up damage for the rest of the game too, which is quite lovely. Hey, what's going on, High Flyer? The usual. Drawing into Arven. Exactly what we needed. Look at this. Look at this. And they haven't even seen the main event yet. They have no idea what our deck is. They have no idea. Terra Spark. A cheeky little 240 damage. And then we'll put some damage over here. And some damage over here. Not bad. Hey. No worries, High Flyer. Well, thank you so much for bringing your lovely little community over here once again. Happy to have you, as always. Take care in the morning. Eyes on the road. Or however you transport to where you're going. So, Double Gunner, very annoying ability out of the Inteleon VMAX. That's what makes it so good. And if they do that enough times, they may just steal a turn from us, which is not so nice, but 'tis what it is. Ooh. No room for Medicham. No Medicham. Interesting. So now we're going to see the Urshifu coming up the rear here. Let's see what else happens. We're retreating, but they seem to be having quite a tough time of it. Things are not going swimmingly, one might say. We would have liked to see Arven here. We would have liked to see Arven, but that ain't happening. Let's try and draw into it, maybe? Try and draw into it? That's no good. Stalling on them doesn't seem like a very wise strategy, you know. Because they'll just sit there using Double Gunner over and over. It's very annoying. But I'm not really sure what I'm supposed to do here. One more energies. Maybe that wasn't wise. Maybe I should be just chilling on the cards that I have, you know. Start putting energies on the Flaaffy in case they get stranded. So we've used Iono, so we don't want to shuffle the order of our own deck. We need to consider that and continue drawing forward rather than drawing and searching. Because we just put a lot of cards to the bottom. So as long as we don't initiate any shuffle of the deck, those cards remain down the bottom and we can keep on digging for the right stuff off the top. Now, if this Mew gets knocked out by, let's say, Alakazam, because they don't want to let that one go, and they want to try and take a prize and keep up, then we can sort of change our tune a little bit. But until then, we've just got to hang tight, figure it out, draw some cards. I'm very worried about them being able to use Double Gunner over and over, so like I want to try and move the game forward if I can. So what was the play there? They had Octillery, so you could have used Rapid Strike Search for a Rapid Strike energy. Okay, they had it, so they were just looking to evolve. Fair enough. So that's 300. I think we're going to put Mew active, just so that they can't. Well, I mean, we'll see, I guess. We're going to Iono and try and draw more cards. See what else we can find before we use Mysterious Tail. Okay. And so now I think we use Tail. Shuffle the order of the deck. Is Rod good? Rod's kind of nice because we can get Regieleki back, which is like kind of useful in this matchup. But no way to search it out, I'm afraid. Alright, we're going to let the cat out of the bag a little bit there by revealing the Toxel. Concealed. See what we get. Okay. Toxel. Start powering it up. Boom and boom. I'm not going to replace their stadium because they can always Rapid Strike search for another. Got Manaphy in play, so that's something, but I'm very worried that what's going to happen is they'll double gunner, they're going to knock out the Manaphy, and then they're going to Rapid Strike flow, or Rapid Flow rather. This is probably what's about to happen, but I mean, it's a bit tough to try and outmaneuver. We can at least rod back the Regieleki. See if we can't make some kind of play of it, huh? Alright. Double gunner. So we're going to see a KO materialize on the Mew, and Manaphy remains alive with 10 HP, which is not fantastic, but nonetheless, here we are. I guess they go for a Rapid Strike energy, attach it to this, and then switch and retreat. I guess that's the play. A bit of a shame that it's panning out the way that it is. Next turn, it is possible that we get to attack with Regieleki, though, and set up, you know, 3 of their Pokemon up for a Gaia Punk. So it might be okay. It might be fine. I think the thing that has worked out in our favor quite well is that they haven't been able to set up more than 1 Inteleon. So, like, at least the damage being output by it is not so bad. Alright, we're going to promote Greninja here. So let's do that. So we are losing. We are losing here. For the moment. Beach Court. I kind of want to use Counter Catcher and try and knock this out. Or this. Maybe knocking out Radiant Alakazam is good too. Or this. Counter Catcher on this. Yeah. Might be good. Because we're going to Iono as well. So we go Rod, right? Rod. We take you and you. I don't really want to draw the energy again. So we'll just take those 2. And in fact, Toxel's not even that required. But I don't remember how many I have in the deck. So I don't really want to risk it. Counter Catcher on Octillery feels like the play. So that we're always sort of like behind as well. And we can make use of our Defiance Band. Yeah. Let's see how we do. We get to draw 4. What more could I ask for? What more could I ask for? I think we discard Toxtricity. Bro, that is hyper lucky. We're going to draw a little bit more, yeah? A little bit more of the concealed. That is everything we needed for this turn to work out for us. And you know what? It might still not work out for us, but this is exactly the combo of cards that I wanted to see. It's looking pretty good. Very lucky. Very, very lucky. But I will take it. Sometimes, when you're playing a deck that has Toxtricity EX in it, you need to get a little bit lucky. Terra Spark, 240. And we're going to put 40 over here. And we're going to put 40 over here, I think. Sure. Not bad. And a lightning energy to work with too. We've got Arven to assure that we get the Toxtricity if that's the way that we want to play it. Got an energy down on the Greninja, so we've got a pivot option. A lightning energy in the hand. Arven also gives us the Defiance Band, which is the other main thing that we really need for this turn to work out for us. They don't have access to the Octillery now. They've got 4 cards in hand. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. They've used the Lumineon. You know, maybe they go for Medicham and take an extra turn by knocking out the Manaphy. But in order for that to occur, they would also need to have the other Rapid Strike energy. So, do they have it? Do they have it? No, they don't. No, they don't. Can we win this turn? I don't think so. I could. Well. Let's not throw in the towel just yet. But let's make an attempt. Yeah. Let's put a Jirachi in our hand. We'll put a Jirachi in our hand. We'll use. Wait. Maybe it's research that has to be used. Maybe I go attach, research, and then just try and dig for everything. Attach, research, or Arven. Not quite. Not quite. Yeah, I think we just Static Shock. Continue to set it up for a knockout. So now we don't even need the Defiance Band once we get Toxtricity. Got another research in the hand to work with. Things are looking okay. They're looking alright. If they don't knock out the Regieleki, then we can make other things happen too. Knockout on the Manaphy starts to make things a little worrisome. But if they do whiff something like the you know, reversal energy. Not reversal, like basic energy or whatever it is that they need to pull themselves out of here. Then we've got a pretty good turn coming up here. The only thing that would probably stymie us, you know, stop us from doing what we wanted, is if they were to retreat this into something that we can't knock out. But it looks like we may just pull this off after all. I was very worried about this matchup, but Ultra Ball will get rid of Flaaffy and Nest Ball, and we might just have it here. Yeah, GG's. Dynamotor. Easy peasy. And look, that's how you do it. Gaia Punk for 3 prizes. Not bad. Alright. It took a little bit of luck. For that game to go our way. But thanks to a stumble or two from their setup, and thanks to a pretty lucky Iono, honestly, in the mid-game, where we got everything to keep it going, we were able to take down Rapid Strike Urshifu with Inteleon. So look, if you enjoy decks that are a little bit wild, a little bit wacky, like Toxtricity, please consider subscribing to me on YouTube. Follow me on Twitch, where I'm live 4 to 5 times a week. We do this all the time. We're trying to do 12 decks before Christmas, the 12 decks of Christmas, but it's tricky. It's tricky. We're playing some decks that are needing a bit of finesse, to say the least, to get there, but we're trying our best. All right. Thanks all, and I'll see you in the next one.